Conversations with turned into voice of the people, the crew for you. Culture, creativity, knowledge, hope, opportunity, bring the light of lives. We shine, we break on through. Conversations with them too. Culture, creativity, knowledge, hope, opportunity. Your voice matters, your gift shine through. Conversations with them too. Yeah. You are the stage. Shine.
Yeah, nothing like convo with them too. Hey, our theme song is by none other than DJ producer Thad out of, I want to say, Baltimore, Maryland area. Pittsburgh.
No.
Where you from?
Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois in the house. Listen, awesome. All right, family, what's up? Welcome back to another powerful episode of Conversations with Them Too. I'm your boy, MJ. And as always, I'm joined by my sister, my partner in purpose, and she is the one and only Lady Des. What's up?
Hey, family. How y'all doing? Y'all already know it's always a blessing to be right here with y'all. In today's conversation, or should I say tonight's conversation, is one that is going to stir your spirit and strengthen your soul. I am so excited. We're diving deep into this message that every daughter needs to hear.
That's right. We have the incredible prophetess, psalmist, herbalist, cook, baker, you name it, she does it all. And she is the host of SLD Ministries, joining us to talk about an upcoming conference. We're going to get her together. And, the theme alone says it all. This is not just another event, but this, and when I tell you, she called me and she said, MJ, this is divine. So I know it's a divine assignment. You had no way to escape it. The one and only, the also lovely Miss Sherronda Daye.
Hey, y'all. Hey. I miss these faces. Hey, y'all. Hey,
MJ. That's right. Listen, come on now. Let's get ready to meet her at the well. Yeah. Well, ain't 12, but meet her at the well at 12. We're going to dive into this message and just, it's so powerful in itself. Like, get her together. Like, I just needed to get together just a few minutes ago.
We had to get you together just for a few seconds.
And I know I'm not the only one tonight that's going to be tuning in that know that they need to get it together. They need to get it together. And we are going to come together to get her together.
Yeah.
So once again, Rhonda, welcome to Conversations with Them Too. We are so honored, for you to be joining us on this evening. Now, for those of you who may not know, Sherronda, tell us a little bit about SLD Ministries and what your mission is all about.
What do I say? I'm just I tell people all the time, I'm just a girl that God drug up out of the mud, cleaned me off, and continues to do so every day. Even with this particular assignment, when I called you, I couldn't breathe. Like, I was driving on the turnpike because it made so much sense. My assignment, even from the start of my ministry, when I did my first initial sermon, I'm not going to tell you how long ago, because then I would be divulging how old I am here. I knew that the Lord had gifted me with the ability to bring people together, right? There is so much dissension and separation within the body of Christ alone. And it's like sometimes we wonder why we can't get things done. It's because we won't do them together. And so this moment is no different than every moment he has ever called for me to gather his people together to meet him in a certain place at a certain time for a divine purpose. And so the 15th is going to be no different. We meeting at the well at 12. And he must have need to come through Brown Sub on that day. And so we're going to be there. and we're gonna meet him.
Yes, yes. That's what's your conference is titled We're Going to Get Her Together. It's so unique and powerful. Can you share how God gave you this message and what it truly means to women? He's calling together to gather.
Yeah, I was sitting in a classroom. I was I don't know what I was doing that day with the kids, but I stumbled up in the book of Luke where, he Luke begins to pen about the start of Jesus's ministry, and it talks about how the 12 were with him, but there were also women there too. And it goes on to say that each of those women had been either healed or delivered by him for one thing or another. And in the group of those women, there was a king's wife, there was, a mother, there was different women. But the Bible says that every last one of them had been healed or delivered by him for something or another. And I looked at the word, and in that word, the word was they were walking with him together. And in the spirit, together just separated itself. And when I looked at that word, it's those three words that make up that one. And my assignment is to get her. And we must do it together, because that, mean girl ministry thing, acting like one of us is better than the other. The lady at the well
Mhm.
had to draw alone because everybody knew her sin. But the women that drew at the right time had sin too. Now, lest we tell yours, you be drawing at the well alone by yourself too. So it's just that moment where countless times in the word of God, the women were called to come together to wail, to worship, and to get God's attention. A prostitute's cry stopped him in his tracks. And so there's just something about when women come together, realizing that I've been healed by him, delivered by him, maybe for my thing, but you've been healed, touched, and delivered by him too. And if you haven't, then meet us at the well at 12. I gotta
That's
get
what's
this.
up. I love that.
Yeah.
And we've all been in a space where we felt maybe weary, unseen, or even broken. So, what message of healing and restoration are you praying that women are going to receive when they get to the well at 12?
Everything you need, you will find when your face meets the feet of Jesus. It's that thing where growing up, whenever we want something, the first thing a baby learns to do is to do this motion of gimme, 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 gimme. And it's all about that tangible stuff that I can get from you. But what you get at his feet
Mm.
will touch you in a way that no human being could ever. And so it is my prayer that when we meet at that well, when we meet at 12 o'clock on that day, that we will find ourselves with our face at his feet. Y'all, I don't have a program. There is no script. It is a moment where I truly believe that God is going to desensitize us from expecting to walk in a service and being served instead of being the ones who serve him. And so I just hope that when women walk away, they will be renewed, they will be refreshed, because it's a revival happening,
Amen.
and it starts within her. Right? If the
Yes,
woman comes, everybody will follow.
yes. I feel that I love that you've included a powerful phrase um, in your promotion. Uh, let's meet at the well at 12. You don't have to draw alone anymore. Oh my gosh. I think that is what hit me. You don't have to draw alone anymore. And that imagery is just so beautiful. Can you break that down for us? What does meeting at the well represent spiritually for the daughters of God? And then letting them know you don't have to draw alone anymore.
So, meeting at the well spiritually for the daughters of God. When that woman met Jesus, the Bible says that he sat on the well. He didn't sit on the ground, he sat on the well. When the daughters of God meet Jesus and he sits in your life, he sits in your situation, and you draw from him, you will never thirst again concerning that matter if you allow him to fill you. And I just pray that we will be able to drop the facade, that we will be able to drop the things that we put on as appearances so that we look like we got it all together in front of each other because we are the worst to each other. And it's like, if you only knew that I put these lashes on, you know what I mean? I put this wig on today. Like I was telling MJ, if you don't want me to take this hat off, today it is my prayer that we would be willing to lose our facades. And he saw straight through her. There was nothing he could have done to hide from him. And the drawing alone, this will be the last day. It is my prayer that you will have to draw alone. It'll be the last day that you feel isolated and separated in your grief and your doubt and your depression and your uncertainty and your pain, because there is a sister, multiple, who have walked through grief, who have had to be filled by him in their time of grief, that will help you draw from the water that you'll never be thirsty again. And so that is my prayer. I just pray that, look, we've been thirsty for some other ones that could never quench our thirst. And so this would be, if I'm going to be thirsty, I'm going to be thirsty for him. But once he fills me, I will never thirst again. And so that's my prayer. You'll never have to draw alone again. Knowing you will leave that place, knowing that you have a Father who loves you so much that he gives you access to everlasting life through the living water. And he is the well. So draw with us. Draw from him with us. And like I said, I ain't got no plan. I'm just obeying. When we get there, we're gonna see him together. So that's my hope.
And you know what, MJ, I wanted just to say this because you don't have to draw alone. And just like you said, there's so many of us that feel like we're by ourselves in our situation, and we're afraid to even murmur what that issue is. And the woman at the well, like you said, everybody knew her sin. Everybody knew who she was and what she did. But it's those that hide behind their titles and hide behind their statuses and hide behind their finances that are actually broken. And I just want to let that woman know, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You don't have to draw. You don't have to hide, because there is another woman that is going through the same thing. You have no idea of what people deal with in their inner man, and that inner man is that enemy to them. And they're fighting, and they feel like they're fighting alone, especially when they have leadership positions, public positions a lot of times, and they don't know what to do. So listen, y'all come on out. Meet Sherronda at the well. Meet the ladies. Yes, the women. I'm sorry, MJ. Go ahead.
Are you really? I mean, you're really not.
We're just talking.
Okay, so
yeah. Conversation.
Just conversations with them too. Yeah, most likely. All right. So when you put out the flyer, Sherronda, the words "weep," "wail," "worship," and "roar," they really jumped out. So why was it important for you to include all of those specific expressions in the theme of this year's conference?
Jeremiah was instructed to go get those women, those wailing women. There's just something about a cry that comes out of a woman's belly that shakes everything and everybody around. There were people in the Bible known as professional wailers. I mean, we still have some of them now. I don't know if they God sent, but they be showing up at these funerals and they just be hollering and passing all out. You might not remember nothing else from that service, but you're gonna remember that lady that was just acting like she want to get thrown down there in the hole too. But the weeping and the wailing is that getting in between the porch and the altar and interceding, crying out for the nation, crying out for the church, crying out to get God's attention and warring for those things that God gave us that we've relinquished over to the enemy, just either because we don't know our authority. It's what you said, Des, when you were saying like the hiding behind the titles and the positions of authority and things of that nature. The people are hungry for God, but the bread is stale. And so there's nothing worse than having your mouth set for a good old sandwich. And you fix it and you put all the fixings and all of the things on and get your chips and your cold Pepsi Cola. And you sit down to bite into that thing and the bread is stale. And so there is a hunger. What do babies do when they're hungry? They cry. And so the warring and the weeping and the wailing and the worship is what we will do, because it's what gets heaven's attention and causes it to respond.
Amen.
And I don't know about nobody else, but I'm coming for a response.
Come on. And listen, Sherronda, we know that a conference like this just don't happen overnight, right? They're birthed through prayer and purpose. Can you share with us a personal experience in this season of your life or past experiences that prepared you to lead the women to their own healing and rising?
Oh, girl, we ain't got that much time. The people that know me, I'm known for what they call eating carpet. I have found myself, it's one thing when you pray on your knees, you still have some sense of control and some consciousness of balance, right? There's still a dignified posture when you're on your knees. But when you lay flat on your face and you totally surrender all that you are to God, there are outcomes that you wouldn't otherwise get. And so everything that I've needed from God in these last 10 to 15 years of my life, I found it with my face at his feet. And I don't know no other way. I know another way, but that way don't work. And so from the moment that God gave me this assignment, I ran. I was like, this is different. This is going to let people see who I am in my closet. And so I don't have a choice but to come out the closet, because I know what has gotten me the results that I have needed from God. And so I only know one way to do it, and that's just show people how I get heaven to respond, just completely laying myself down. Trust me, from the moment I've said yes. There have been moments where I have cried out, from literally the morning after I said yes. Oh, no, broke loose and has been raging. But my faith is fixed and my feet is sure. And so one thing I know is that it works well for me. And so when you take on these kind of assignments that does church different, right? When it's not quite, it's almost taking it back to the tent, to David's tent, where your only purpose is to house the presence of God and not be enamored by the walls and the fixtures in Solomon's temple, but just to be in the tent that houses God's presence is what I'm after. And that's what we will go for on the 15th.
Now, Des, I heard you ask the question or make the statement that conferences like this don't happen overnight. Let me just say that in all of the years that I've been knowing Sherronda, they don't happen overnight, but she don't give MJ a whole lot of time to move.
Maybe I got 24 to 48 hours. I don't want no smoke with God. You understand? It's time to go.
Okay, so before the meeting at the well at 12, a couple of years ago, Sherronda called me and said, well, God wanted me to put together a conference for women. It was in California, and she didn't give me an easy task. She was like, "Well, I need you to help me find Mary, Sister Goo." And I'm like, "But you know what? I don't know how,
She
but
was
it all
there
came together
in 72 hours.
in
She
70
was there.
in 70.
Did you find Mary, Sister Goo?
Yes, he
Listen,
did.
we made
And
some calls and some connections, and
That's
she
what's
showed
up.
up.
baby, I was a florist. I cooked the food. I put the flower arrangements together, and it was simply because God said, "Go." Literally, go. You're going to LA. 3 days. We was
Wow.
up in the air in LA. Ain't have no venue, no nothing. Don't even know nobody over there. And the room was packed, and the women were blessed.
And they
And
were, and I remember seeing, she FaceTimed some of it, and here I am in Florida just going, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." And when I tell you, you could see the move in the room. Sherronda, let me ask you this though.
mhm,
Even with you being able to move like that, take a moment now and directly invite somebody to the woman at the well at 12 who may be, uh, like you said, at this point back against the wall. We know government the SNAP benefits are wailing. We know some people ain't getting paid, and people are just in hard times. So talk to that
And a
woman.
total uproar.
Yeah,
total uproar. Okay, so I'm not talking to you, MJ. I'm talking to her. Okay. Hey. So you feel lost. I felt lost at one point too. You feel like nobody understands you. I get it. You're grieving. You love them. How could God take them? I thought you would heal them. I asked you to heal them and they still died. And I don't know how to move on from that. I'm actually angry with you, but I still got to serve you. I've been there. They betrayed me. They lied on me. How could my best friend do me that way? We ate together. We rode together. I've been there. I've been in that same exact place when I didn't even want to talk to God. But here's an opportunity for you to come with no expectation of you to be anything other than what you are. If you're grieving, come. I got tissue. If you're angry, come. I got conversation. Whatever it is that you're carrying, you can hand it here. We're going to help you carry it together. We're going to help you take the load off of your back. He says, "Come unto me, all you that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." You tired, huh? I know. I've been exhausted too, but you don't have to carry this another day. You can meet us at the well at 12 on November 15th and have your moment with him. My grandma used to say, "Tell him all about your troubles. He'll answer them by and by." I cannot wait to meet you at the well at 12 on the 15th. And don't come by yourself. I don't care if she a stripper. I don't care. Because God doesn't either. He loves her too. I don't
Yeah.
care if you've never stepped foot in a church or you haven't been back since somebody hurt you. He loves you. And he can't, I can't wait for all us to meet him at the well at 12. See you there.
And you know what? You mentioned November 15th, Sharonda, but can you give everybody the details? Like, give them like where they need to go, how they can register, where
Sure.
is it going to be? Give them all the deets on um,
And where we going to be?
where we going, yeah, what we doing, where
All
we
right,
going,
y'all. This what we doing. This where we at. This
where
where
we
we finna
going.
be. We're gonna be at the First Baptist Church of Brownsville. Y'all know that church has been sitting there for 101 years, dead smack in the middle of Brown Sub. It ain't moved. It ain't going nowhere. It's on 46th and 23rd. We will be there 12 o'clock. If you know me, you know I'm gonna feed you too. I'm not just gonna feed your spirit, I'm gonna feed your belly too. So there's an Eventbrite link. You can go to my page. I guess that's the best way, MJ, right? Because I sent you the link, but I don't really know. You can go to my page. It's public. It's my name, Sherronda Daye. The Eventbrite link is there. Register. The only reason why I need you to register is because I need to make sure I have enough food for you. But if you don't get a chance to register, just come on. First Baptist Church of Brownsville, 46 and 23rd. Pull up. Don't act like y'all don't know where the brown sub's still sitting right there. And that is where we will be. Did I cover everything, Tess? Did I give them everything? November
So
15th,
it's
this Saturday.
they just need to register. It's free. November 15th at 12.
Yep.
All right.
First Baptist of
She's going to
Brownsville.
feed you physically in the natural, and you're going to get fed spiritually. So listen, ladies, y'all need to come on out. Is it for women only?
So this one is for women only. Next month, we're going to get our brother and our sister. And so we're going to worship together. And then at the top of the year, we're going to go get our brother, our sister, and theirs. Because what rests in the middle of the word theirs, as in their children, is the word heirs. Because we got to leave something behind. We got to let the next generation know who God is. So I got you, brother. You could come, MJ, next time, okay?
Well, Sherronda, I may not be able to attend the wail at 12, but you said you were feeding, and I've had your food before, so I will be doing a drive-by. I'm just saying, and I'll try to make sure that it's exactly when the conference is over.
Okay,
listen,
I got you.
If you can't come to the service, if you're not part of the service, you can't be a part of the food.
Ain't that like them people that just show up at the repast, ain't well not one time in the middle of this service and just coming for a plate? That's all right. I'm gonna fix you one.
The church anniversary, it's like they missed the whole service, but I know they're gonna be serving the food, so I'm gonna go to no. They give me that plate.
I had a part of the vision. Hallelujah.
So, ladies, listen, we want all of you to come out and experience this move of God November 15th at 12. Meet her at the well at 12. You don't have to draw alone. Don't feel like you have to go through this by yourself, because listen, there are women out there that been there, done that overcame, that triumph. I'm telling you. And I believe that God a lot of times purposes us to go through those different valleys, right? And go through those storms to let the others know, listen, you don't have to be stuck there. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to feel like you're by yourself, because at one point or another, one of us as women, we all have gone through something, and we're able to help and to encourage and to inspire. And when they come, ladies, listen, let's have a heart of compassion, a heart of love. Sometimes you just got to know when to fold it and just listen to your sister, and then ask God to give you wisdom on what to say and how to say it. And pray with her. Yes. So we want y'all to come on out. Come on out November 15th at 12. Meet her at 12.
And before we wrap up, one of the Facebook comments from Deacon Joe Riley says, that is a singing with an A-N, singing sister. And yes, Sherronda Daye is a multi. Like I said, she is the psalmist of all psalmists. She's definitely a great cook, a wonderful baker, just an all-around sweet young lady. When COVID came, she got in the kitchen and started making teas and started making sure that there were different teas out that were battling any type of diseases and ailments that COVID was shooting out. And listen, when I tell you she is on a divine map, she is definitely that. Yeah.
I like that, MJ, on a divine map. I love it.
Because she is. Everything she does is and she says this to me all the time, it's for a purpose, it's with purpose. And sometimes she don't understand, but she's just going. And I get it now. I get it.
And that's the beauty of when you say yes to the Lord and you don't have a blueprint. you don't have anything. And it's like all you have is your yes, and your faith and your trust in God, knowing that He is going to navigate you through this. And I don't know about you, Sherronda, but when you have experienced God before, I know for me, when I have experienced God before, and He gives you something that's so bigger than you, and you're like, Lord, I don't know what to do with this, but because He did it before, you know that He is not going to fall through, for you on this one. Do you have that feeling where you just like, okay, God, let's go, let's do it?
Yeah, let me see. It took me a minute to crank up to that place this time. Because if you know me, you know I like pretty stuff. Like I like to make stuff pretty, and we gotta have everything that match. And he was like, "You don't need nothing but me."
Mm.
And that thing broke me. And I was like, "You know what? Let's ride. Because if I got you, then I got everything." And so if he told you to do it, and you can trust that he'll see you through it, right? And so yeah, I get it. It's scary because you be wanting, I need to call this person. I need help. I can't do this by myself. And I think that's just, he probably be sitting there looking like, you got me. What else did you need? And so yeah, I get it. I too.
And he definitely directs her and tells her who and when to call. That I do know. Pastor Laverne Williamson says, "You are simply an amazing person." Sherronda,
Yes.
I
Hey,
say
Pastor Laverne.
thank you so much for
That's my
sharing your
friend,
heart.
Pastor
You answered
Laverne.
the call. You've always answered the call, especially when it comes to looking out for the daughters. This conversation is a reminder, that healing happens when when we all come together.
Yeah,
So when you guys get together at the well, I'm gonna get together for a plate. But when you guys get together at the well, I know that there will be divine interventions happening on that evening.
that is my prayer.
Yes, yes, indeed. Sis, you don't have to do it alone. I can't stress that enough. You don't have to do it alone. God is meeting us at the well. And together we're going to get her together.
Yeah,
Y'all got that? You don't have to do this alone. And together we're going to get her together.
together.
That's right, family. So make sure you follow SLD Ministries and stay connected for this life-changing conference. Follow Sherronda Daye. And when I tell you, if you ever find music by Sherronda Daye, grab it quickly. If you find sweets and cakes and cookies and pies and spaghetti, grab it because all, all good.
You had the spaghetti, MJ?
Yes, I did.
And that's exactly what we having. Just because you said it. Nah, I didn't know
Wow.
what was happening. There you go.
So, Sherronda, again, before we go, let them know how they can follow you, how they can connect, how they can register for the conference, all of that good stuff. Right before we leave, just give them all your contact information.
Got it. You can follow. I'm on Facebook or Instagram, Sherronda Daye. There's an Eventbrite link on my Facebook page, or you could just send me a message. I don't care if it's on Messenger, text me, inbox me, whatever you have to do. Tell them again. Oh, November 15th, Saturday, First Baptist Church of Brownsville. Y'all know where it's at. It sits right there at Brown Sub, 46th Street, 23rd Ave. Come hungry for him, and you can have a little hungry in your belly too, for a little snickety snack when we're done. You don't. There's no need for the extra. All we need is him. So just come as you are, literally as you are. I think that's it. Did I miss something? I can't be giving all y'all my cell phone number because then y'all be following MJ's instructions. But if you have my number, text me. And if older and need a little flyer, a little paper flyer, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook and I will make sure you get the information. Can't wait to see y'all at the well at 12.
Yes, yes. And remember, as always, we say stay inspired, stay connected, and keep having those conversations with us, with them too.
With them too.
Thank
All right,
y'all for
family.
having me.
Listen,
Thank you,
we would not
Sherronda. We
have it any other
appreciate it.
way. We would not have it any other way, especially since you are driving, what, 45 hours just to get here. So we
45 and a half.
definitely making sure that, home team supports. Women, ladies, come out. Make sure you're at Women at the Well. As always, it's conversations with them too. We do this each and every Monday night at 8:30 in the p.m. Get the book, You Are the Stage. It's a roadmap to where you want to be in this thing we call industry. Not only that, follow us, subscribe and like our YouTube channel, Conversations with Them Too, on YouTube, Facebook, all that other good stuff. As always, Sherronda, thank you again for being
Thank you, thank
obedient.
you, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Lady Dance,
Thank y'all.
get off the stage.
I'm leaving.
Bye,
All right,
y'all. Thank you.
everybody.
All
Good night.
right. Good night.